of some of the best motorcycle accessories on the market. They have engine accessories, exhaust seats, and some of the best lighting on the market. Zero 3D is a trusted retailer of bikers and motorcycle enthusiasts around the world. Go check them out through the link in the description box on all Insane Throttle platforms. Rock on! Oh yeah, rock on, baby. Get over there to Zero 3D. Check them out. They got some awesome accessories. They got exhaust. They got the whole 9 yards. What you want in a good company is Zero 3D, and they're the ones who do it, baby. I would not be giving them a mention if I didn't like them. So get over there. It's in the description box. Click that link. Go over there and check it out, man. Anyway, today we will be talking about something that I'm probably going to piss on some Wheaties, but some motorcycle clubs are their worst enemy. And you're going to see a video on why. You're going to shake your head and say, you know what the hell are you thinking? Really, what are you thinking? And I'm going to be asking that question a lot during today's show. First, I got a good email, guys. Holy crap, did I get a good one finally. Let's go to it real quick. I first and foremost want to thank you for your content and daily biker news. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. A lot of hard work, but we do it for you. I personally am not in a 1% club, but I'm a part of an RC here in Orange County. I have family and friends in 2 major 1% clubs. I will tell the general public from an outsider's perspective, from a level-headed person. There's not many of you out there that do that kind of stuff, even though I have great subscribers and all that stuff. But a lot of people, you know, their opinions are like assholes, all I have to say, but this is a good one. Almost every single true 1%er I've ever met are the most stand-up, most reliable, incredibly intelligent, loves protecting the community, hardworking, donating to the cause, and oh, they have normal jobs. Rock on, I'm liking this one. The media has screwed up the reputation. They still call them motorcycle gangs. Well, that's our media for us. This is how uninformed these people are. Stop basing opinions off of TV shows and A&D, talking to your audience. Rock and roll, thank you, thank you. And it is sad that a lot of people cannot separate reality from fiction. I get you, man. I have to go through it all the time. If anyone takes anything from what I'm saying here, I want you to look at 1%ers and cops. Do you hate all cops because of the actions of the few? Well, no, not, you know, I don't believe in sitting down and having a beer with them, if that's what you're asking. There is 697,000 cops in the United States. Same question goes for 1%ers. Do you all hate 1%ers because of the actions of a few? 1%ers have had a hell of a lot more respect than most I've ever met. They wouldn't talk to you guys the way you talk to them. In closing, 1%ers have a bad rap. I say if you want an educated opinion, go actually talk to some 1%ers. Very good advice right there. There's a ton of keyboard warriors. Boy, nobody knows that better than I do. On the internet, and would never say what they want to say to a club person. It's all about freedom, camaraderie, respect, and love. Don't blame the entire club for the actions of a few. Never judge a book by its cover. And he's 25 years old. So I guess the younger generation's getting some good representatives right there. That's badass, man. I can't dispute anything you said in that email. You were straight on, unlike those other emails that I read in some of my other monologues who are a bunch of schlucks. Yours is a good one. If you want me to answer a question in an email, go ahead and email me at info@insanethrottlebikernews.com. Had a brain fart right there. And I'll try to get to them. Again, I get a lot of these, so be patient with me. Be patient. do a lot of these things, and only a few are going to make it up onto the show. Before I forget, if you want to get into the Throttle Club, go over to YouTube. Again, it's in the description box of the show platforms where you can join. It's $1.99 a month or $9.99 a month, depending on the perks you want to receive. Now, I know everybody's waiting for this one. They're waiting for old Hollywood to go nuts here. But I have to agree with the statement that some clubs, and I'm saying some, I'm not saying all, so don't come back at me with that BS crap. Don't come back at me. It's just like, we did that COVID-19 segment with a member of the Outlaws MC, and you should just see the crap that was in the comment sections. Everybody, there's a 98% cure rate. My first thing to you is simple. Go get your ass out there and go catch this stuff. And then if you make it, you're one of them 98% people, then tell me about your experience. Until then, I don't want to hear crap from people who haven't had it. You can throw all the statistics you want at me. All of them. But if you haven't had it and haven't gone through it, then don't talk out your ass. I regressed a little bit. I admit it. But it gets tiring when you see that kind of stuff. It's like, you know what? You're the idiots that are making all the rest of us get locked down. Anyway, back to how clubs are their worst enemy. And you did notice I said some. What you're about to see is a video that I'm pretty sure you're gonna go, what the hell? Because it really gives not only clubs a bad name, but it gives bikers as a whole a bad name. Sad state of affairs, if you ask me. And I wish that some of these individuals that are pulling this crap on their own, not only are you hurting the club, but you're hurting the lifestyle you claim to love by doing some gangster stuff like this. Now, this is all over the media. All over. This video's being shown everywhere. And this is what's getting into people's heads about clubs now. They're going to go back and say, well, yeah, that show was real. All you have to do is look at the video. That's going to come from a civilian. Well, we don't care what... Yeah, you do. Because if you don't, and if you're not playing 4D chess, you're going to know it's them people that sit on the juries and elect these idiots that make the laws. While pocketing the money, I might have to add. But that's another story. I'm regressing again here. So, yes, it's very important to know what citizens are thinking. You can try to live like it's there's no technology, the way it was. I get messed with because I say, well, it used to be this. Well, it's not like that anymore, dummy. And I have to agree. Because information is available everywhere now. And you don't want to be one of them that land on the front damn page. Because it's no good for you and it's no good for your club. But anyway, this video is being showed everywhere. And guess who's hanging around now? The FBI, DEA. No, I don't think it's DEA. I think it's the ATF. Yeah, it's the ATF. State, local, cops are all over the damn place. They are not going to allow a club to start popping rounds off at each other like you're going to hear and see in this video. Yes, we got the video of the incident down in Grenada, Mississippi that we're going to show you guys. Sad stuff, man. And it was a neighbor from the clubhouse that actually took the video. Could you imagine having your clubhouse in the middle of a community? And a lot of clubs have been having this issue where communities don't want them around anymore. And this could be a perfect example as to why. They don't want to hear the crap. They don't want to see the crap. They don't want their kids around that crap. It used to be clubhouses made the neighborhood safe. Well, not in Grenada, Mississippi, it didn't. I was talking to some family down in Mississippi, and they say it's everywhere on the news down there locally. Everybody in Mississippi is talking about this. About how people were just shooting each other up like it's the wild, wild west. And you know what, this happens to be in the Bible Belt. They really don't like outlaw bikers as it is. They don't like bikers, you know, in general in the Bible Belt, you know, because, you know, they look at you like, you know what, you're a sinner, you're doing this. You know how the Bible Belt works. So you just gave them ammunition in their arguments against you. That is why I say clubs are their worst enemies sometimes. You just can't go out there and do that, and anybody who supports you for doing it, they're idiots. I'll say that right now on this program, they're idiots for supporting that kind of crap. See, that's the problem with these supporters. They want to wear the support gear, and if they're lucky, hang around the club, but they want to feel so important, that they'll go out there, and I call it the tinfoil hat syndrome. They'll say everything's wrong with something, even though the facts are right in front of you. They'll even dispute this video in the comment section. Seen it for your own damn eyes. Hearing it with your own ears. They'll come up with some stupid-ass reason why it ain't the club's fault. Oh, it was the government who planted the guy in there that did all the shooting. That's what they will come back with. It's like, you ignorant asses, man. Not only are you looking stupid, but you make the clubs you support look stupid. Just saying, man. It's ridiculous. So, that's my basic lead up to what we're going to see in this video. And then after all the biker news and stuff, I'll come back and we'll get up some of my final thoughts. But first, we're going to go back and hear from Zero 3D, man. You know what? I really like their products. I think they're a competitor to JP Cycles, man. They're really in an upcoming company. They love the biker scene. They love the motorcycle enthusiasts. Get on over there. It's over in the description box, and it helps the show out, too. So get on over there and take a look. Visit Zero 3D for some of the best motorcycle accessories on the market. They have engine accessories, exhaust seats, and some of the best lighting on the market. Zero 3D is a trusted retailer of bikers and motorcycle enthusiasts around the world. Go check them out through the link in the description box on all Insane Throttle platforms. Rock on! Hi, I'm James Hollywood Machikari. Join me Monday through Friday for Motorcycle Mayhem Morning Show on YouTube Live, Facebook, and all major podcasting platforms where we talk about all the major biker news going on in the scene. Rock on! Okay, News 20, or no, actually News 3, my fault. We're going to listen to this, and you're going to shake your head just like I did. Here we go. You're actually going to watch it.
At least 11 people wounded in Grenada, Mississippi. That's about an hour and a half south of Memphis.
At the SSC Biker Club on Highway 8 shortly after 1 o'clock Sunday morning.
WRG's Peter Fleischer looks into the case and the dramatic viewer video that shows just how chaotic that scene really was.
There's the
Gunfire
video.
sends partygoers running for their lives Sunday morning outside the SSMC Biker Club in
Hear all the
Grenada,
gunshots?
Mississippi. What sounds like a fully automatic weapon was captured by a News Channel 3 viewer. When the smoke cleared, at least 11 people were wounded.
We have learned that the shooting started on the inside and it spilled over into the parking lot. And thus far as shooters, naming shooters, we haven't reached that point at the moment.
Chief Douglas says several agencies are actively investigating the crime.
FBI, Mississippi Bureau of Investigations, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, as well as our local district attorney's office and the sheriff department to be able to follow up every lead that we may be able to get to.
He says weapons and stolen property were found at the biker club. We're told officers have responded to a number of complaints at the club since it opened last year, but a member of the biker club told us off camera this weekend the building was being rented to a woman who was throwing a party, and the shooting started when the guest refused to give up his gun at the door. But the chief says he still has questions about the number of people attending the party and whether health guidelines were being followed. In the meantime, Chief Douglas says he understands why people who live near the club are concerned and scared.
11 people have been shot, and that's serious. The nature of a mass shooting, it shakes this country. It has shaken this city.
Peter Fleischer, WREG News Channel 3.
Shocking indeed. The injured were treated at hospitals in Grenada, Winona, Greenwood, and Tupelo. Some have already been released. We reached.
Now, in a previous story that we read, now it's either one or the other. There was two clubs that started on this stuff, but you never know because, you know, they piece this type of stuff together. But it does not help an MC to be all over national news with this crap. There was AK-47 fire. You can hear that stuff. Let's go down to another one. Here's another one, another angle. It sounds like an AK. And they are indeed calling a mass shooting. Mass shooting. So this is on News Channel 3. Because there's no evidence or facts available to suggest. Let's see here. Grenada police want the public to know, and this is a good thing to say, that there's no evidence or facts available to suggest that the shooting can be attributed to any national motorcycle groups or gangs, the city added. Well, that's good. So it sounds like it's a local damn deal here. There's another one of these. Let's check it out. Yeah, there's the club and all that stuff right there. Oh, man. Unreal. They do have the FBI, Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, as well as an local district attorney's office, sheriff department. They said that weapons and stolen property were found at the biker club during the course of the shooting investigation. Oh, man. Bad stuff right there. That's why I say sometimes clubs, they bring this crap upon themselves. Now, let's get to a good story, shall we? Upper Michigan Source.com. Great Lakes Hog Rally coming to Escambah in 2021. Let's listen.
Now, planning is already underway for the Great Lakes Hog Rally in Escambah next July.
TV6's Escambah Bureau reporter Grace Blair tells us what we can expect.
It's a celebration of motorcycles, meeting new people, and great food.
A lot of Harley-Davidson enthusiasts just like to get together, get to know each other, and do a lot of riding.
The last hog rally held in Escambah was back in 2010. It brought in 1,200 people. Chris Williams, coordinator for the 2021 hog rally, says he's hoping to see closer to 1,500 people next summer.
Michigan is a great place to have a rally because of all the great riding in the UP and everything that is so beautiful up there. It's God's country.
For nearly 20 years,
West
hog
Virginia's
rallies have been
God's
held
country.
all over the nation. Williams is hopeful the pandemic won't stop that tradition.
And we all hope this for all reasons, that COVID will settle down by next July and it won't be such a big deal.
But he's also preparing for the possibility that it might have to cancel. The event begins July 22nd with opening ceremonies at the Island Resort and Casino. And on the 23rd, the committee hopes to have a motorcycle parade with 800 to 1,000 bikers.
We're going to drive down through downtown Escanaba, end up in the park, and again, we're going to have some food and a good time, probably a band down there.
There will be various events throughout the rally, mapped out routes so people can see the UP's natural beauty.
We'll have rides through different waterfalls, different attractions in the area.
And of course, great stops for food.
Our motto for the hog group usually is, we ride to eat, meet to ride.
The hog rally.
Yeah, that's about right. But it looks like a fun event. They were talking about God's country. Nah, that's West Virginia, baby. Hopefully everything happens with the rumble in the woods for our members in the Throttle Club. Hopefully this COVID stuff will be over by then. I know there's vaccinations coming out and stuff, but let's hope, man. Let's hope. Let's go on the choreographed wall of shame. Then we're going to jump right back in over to another club story, but I wanted to get this one out of the way real quick. NYPD fires 2 cops arrested in separate incidences. They sacked 2 cops who were busted on charges. He beat up his girlfriend, the other accused of stealing while on duty. A spokesman confirmed that Detective Samuel Laidlove and Officer Jason Holloway were both dismissed from the NYPD. They were dismissed in late October. The NYPD spokesman wouldn't say if the arrest triggered the officers' firing. Holloway was the union delegate for the 88th precinct when he was arrested for an off-duty assault. He was accused of drunkenly storming into his girlfriend's home in the Marlboro Houses in Gravesend at about 2 a.m. Where does our relationship stand? When she replied, we need to go to counseling. He blew up. His girlfriend, a state corrections officer, ran into the bathroom and locked the door. He kicked the door and ripped it from its hinges. He then fell on her and she hit her head on a footstool, causing a gash that needed 7 stitches and 2 staples to close. He fled the city after the assault. Officers with the Regional Fugitive Task Force tracked him in Pennsylvania. It has since been sealed. The other cop, Lalave, was issued a desk appearance following his arrest. After an internal affairs investigation, police would not provide more information. He has been named in 14 separate lawsuits against the NYPD, including a case filed by the widow of James Young, a Crown Heights man who died 4 months after he was allegedly choked into a coma by another detective. Yeah, great stuff right there. I hate it. He was one of 6 cops named in the federal lawsuit. The office declined to prosecute the officers involved in Young's death. I wonder why. I don't know. But anyway, Montgomery Advertiser, let's jump back over to some biker news here. World's largest black motorcycle club honors the legacy of the Buffalo Soldiers military regiments. The Buffalo Soldiers are always out there for the community. They're an awesome freaking group. If you ever get a chance to meet one, say hi. They're all nice, friendly, the whole 9 yards. Basically, Robinson, who's known as Butterfly to her fellow riders, doesn't fit the typical image of a biker who lives in an American popular culture. She's a black woman with raven-colored sister locks that fall below her waist and smooth, even-toned voice built on more than 3 decades of public school service. A retired teacher and principal, she now serves as the president of the Montgomery chapter of the National Association of Buffalo Soldiers and Troopers Motorcycle Club, the largest black motorcycle organization. There she is right there. If you're over on the radio, you know where to come to see her. Founded in '93 by retired Chicago police officer Kenneth Thompson, or Thomas, known as Dreammaker to members, its mission was to establish a progressive motorcycle club that could promote a positive image in the black community and bring greater prominence to the legacy of African American soldiers who served in the country's all-black regiments following the Civil War in 1866, specifically its 9th and 10th Cavalry, until President Truman issued the executive order to integrate the military in 48. Then it goes into a lot of the history of them. A lot of them were stationed west of the Mississippi. Yeah, this is a lot of good historical stuff on those units and, you know, how their club started. But I do know that the Buffalo Soldiers are one hell of a group that do a lot of stuff. Okay, here we go, man. World news, what's going on around the country? Mo problems. I like how they start that out. Representative Mo Brooks of Alabama has been telling colleagues and allies that he plans to challenge the Electoral College votes when Congress officially certifies Biden's victory on the 6th, as long as a Senate Republican joins him in the long shot effort. It really ain't a long shot effort. All they need is one senator, and they can cause all kinds of freaking issues. That's if the people get on their Republican representatives and tell them, we're not having this damn election stolen from us. And that's basically what it is. You go through the numbers, you see the drops, you know, it's the Chicago rope-a-dope. They just did it on a national scale. Can you even believe that Biden got more freaking votes than Obama? Come on. Or Clinton. This guy ran for president and twice already? Come on. In my judgment, if only lawful votes by eligible American citizens were cast, Donald Trump won the Electoral College by a significant margin. And if you haven't been watching the hearings on this, there's actually been, Michigan, Arizona, and I think there was one over Georgia. And it's kind of causing a freaking conflict within the Republican Party, which I think it's time to freaking ditch both of them. MAGA party, man, a MAGA political party. That's what I say. That's what I freaking say, man. And then they're also talking about a relief deal and a bipartisan group of lawmakers. Get out of here with that bipartisan crap. You get so sick of these lying ass people. It's just funny. It really is. They're unveiled a $908 billion proposal, and that's because the Democrats want to bail out cities like Chicago, New York, and all them that can't handle money, right? So it's unreal. Not to mention the bipartisan bill that McConnell is proposing has already received pushback from both Dems and Lisa Murkowski. You people in Alaska, when she comes up in 2022, would you please get rid of this bitch? Oh my God, I can't stand her. She said it was offensive to struggling Americans concentrate on messaging bills. Whatever, man. I can't stand that bitch. I really can't. I think this is a good one here. Trump has already threatened to veto an annual defense policy bill if it contains language to rename military bases that honor Confederate leaders. Yeah, that's the left, always trying to erase history and stuff. Fort Hood and all that stuff. Yeah, our soldiers, fought wars from there. Yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of your stuff going on. I know a lot of you guys are watching these hearings and stuff. You can't tell me nothing's happened, but all they need is one representative, one senator. But it probably wouldn't get through the Senate because you got Romney, you got Collins, Murkowski, you know, the ones who claim to be Republicans. They're all turning their backs on Trump now. You know, he got them what they wanted, and now he's worthless. That's why everybody should say, screw you, Republicans, go MAGA. You know, just my opinion right there, man. Just my opinion.
Hi, I'm James Hollywood Machikari. Join me Monday through Friday for Motorcycle Mayhem Morning Show on YouTube Live, Facebook, and all major podcasting platforms where we talk about all the major biker news going on in the scene. Rock on! Get your most unbiased and trusted biker news now at HarleyLiberty.com. Founded in 2012, Insane Throttle Biker News has been the place that all bikers come for what's happening in the scene. Go over now and bookmark HarleyLiberty.com. Rock on! Hi, I'm Hollywood.
And I'm China Doll. Listen to the Hollywood and China Doll Evening Show, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all major podcasting platforms. And don't forget to subscribe to our brand new YouTube channel.
Rock on! Visit Zero 3D for some of the best motorcycle accessories on the market. They have engine accessories, exhaust seats, and some of the best lighting on the market. Zero 3D is a trusted retailer of bikers and motorcycle enthusiasts around the world. Go check them out through the link in the description box on all Insane Throttle platforms. Rock on!
Rock on, baby. You know, I was just looking at that Hollywood and China Doll commercial. Boy, I've been freaking giving China Doll hell today, man. I'm sure she is going to talk about that on an episode. Giving her hell, baby. Again, link's in the description box. Go check out Zero 3D for me, man. It helps the show and all that good stuff. As well as go get your daily biker news over at HarleyLiberty.com. Now, back to what I was talking about earlier. Motorcycle clubs are sometimes their worst enemy. It is high time, I think, for them to start policing their own selves, getting rid of the bad apples that bring down all the heat on them. I know the brotherhood argument's going to come into it, but I always say, what kind of brotherhood is that when somebody's bringing law enforcement down on you, and you're not even getting a cut of the pie, man? With some of the, you know, half the time they're not sharing that pie with you. So why should you have law enforcement all over you? Some of these incidences, really, man, it's like, for this one, for example, there's cameras everywhere, man. People pulling out their cell phones, and you can't rumble, you can't get down like you used to. It's just not possible anymore. That's why it's, maybe if you have a beef with somebody, just, you know, go out and take care of it where people can't see you. I don't know what to tell you. But the way things are going, man, this kind of incidents, now it's being labeled as a mass shooting. Texas is already a bunch of pricks down there because all they do is profile your ass. So at some point in the fight of club profiling and biker profiling, you have to say, what is our part in this and what can we do better so this doesn't happen no more? Basically saying, don't give these pricks the excuse to be all over our peckers. It's a simple, you know, it's simple. So that's up to the individual clubs, though. Me, I'm independent. I just report on the news, give you my opinions and stuff. And by the way, I'm a couple of my editorials coming up. I have put on that technology where, and this is for my editorials only, not the rest of the news stories, where you can push a button, play audio and stuff. One has it right now, and my future one's going to have it. That way you can hear what the text says instead of, you know, reading it if you're not into reading stuff a lot, because I do kind of go long-winded, if you will. But mentioning that ride in the Upper P, man, the Upper P is real. It's a beautiful thing, but I'm telling you, you got to go to West Virginia to get God's country, man, with them Appalachian Mountains and all that type of stuff. Hopefully our ride ain't screwed up for next year, man. And that is for the members only on the Throttle Club. Again, if you want to go on that ride, it is in July. I think it's 23rd through the 25th. Going to be doing a lot of camping, doing a lot of riding, having a lot of fun. But you have to be a member to get an invite. And again, it's as easy as going over to YouTube and getting a $1.99 or a $9.99 a month deal. Don't forget to watch me and China Doll on the Hollywood and China Doll show. We are also on Twitch. We expanded some of our platforms. We'll be streaming to them stations as well, giving you guys a lot of options to watch us at and hear us at. So show's doing great. Again, go ahead and visit Zero 3D. Click that link in the description box. It takes you right there. I think you guys will like it, and everybody knows I really don't do promotions, but I believe in this one. So go take a look at them for me. Really appreciate it. Talk to you later. See you on the Hollywood and China Doll show.
Visit Zero 3D for some of the best motorcycle accessories on the market. They have engine accessories, exhaust seats, and some of the best lighting on the market. Zero 3D is a trusted retailer of bikers and motorcycle enthusiasts around the world. Go check them out through the link in the description box on all Insane Throttle platforms. Rock on! Hi, I'm James Hollywood Machikari. Join me Monday through Friday for Motorcycle Mayhem Morning Show on YouTube Live, Facebook, and all major podcasting platforms where we talk about all the major biker news going on in the scene. Rock on! Get your most unbiased and trusted biker news now at HarleyLiberty.com. Founded in 2012, Insane Throttle Biker News has been the place that all bikers come for what's happening in the scene. Go over now and bookmark HarleyLiberty.com. Rock on!
Hi, I'm Hollywood.
And I'm China Doll. Listen to the Hollywood and China Doll Evening Show, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all major podcasting platforms. And don't forget to subscribe to our brand new YouTube channel.
Rock on!